Speedwell, Air Heaven, Tunbridge Wheels. So, what do you think from your viewpoint these things are? So, hello everyone, happy Independence Day. Finally, a new review after such a long time. And today, my review is on the book Mortal Engines. But warning you all again, this video is with spoilers, but partially. But if you don't want any spoiler, then please pause this video immediately. Okay, so coming back to the names which I asked about. Speedwell. What do you think Speedwell is? What comes in your mind first? Hearing this name, what comes in your mind first? A well with high-speed water pumps? Okay, a bit like it's like a silly assumption. Second, Air Heaven. Some heaven somewhere in the airspace. Third, Tunbridge Wheels. Don't know about ton, but a bridge with big wheels. Another silly assumption. Okay, great. Okay, I'm getting myself straight. These are the names of different towns in the novel, which chase other towns, or like these are the towns which run on the hunting grounds. This is the basic definition. These are the towns which run on the hunting grounds. So according to the story which is based on a town eat town world, a hunting ground or hunting grounds are the grounds where a town chases another town to eat it for its development, for the town's development, which eats it. Sounds quite cool, doesn't it? But there is this thing that when a person reads the summary of the book, the person may get quizzical or puzzled, thinking that what exactly is London? I don't mean not the capital of UK, I mean London is the main city of the novel. Traction city. It is a traction city which chases Salt Hook in the beginning of it. So further coming down to the characters, first Tom Naxworthy, a third-class apprentice in the museum. Then second, Hester Shaw, a scar-faced murderous girl. So there we have our main characters of the novel. The novel is mostly based on their big, dangerous adventure. Then there we have other sidekicks like Katherine Valentine, whom Tom meets in the beginning of the story and is immediately melted by her appearance. Then comes Shirley Pomeroy, a historian under whom Tom works in the museum. And Anna Frank, an aviatrix from Air Heaven, who is a very, very, very important sidekick. Then finally, last but not the least, comes Bevis Spott, who is an engineer from the lower guts of London. So there are other sidekicks also, but these are the major sidekicks of the novel. The story goes like Hester enters London and tries to kill Valentine as he had killed her parents, but Tom stops her from doing that, not just because for saving a life, but he also admired Valentine because Valentine was one of the great historians of London. Now, here why I said admired and not admires, because going further, as Tom became a witness of Hester's face, Valentine pushes Tom into a big hole in which, before his fall, Hester had already jumped into to escape the engineers and police. And so together they land up onto the grounds, and from here their spectacular adventure starts. But according to the novel's summary, Hester doesn't want Tom's company, but to reach back to London, they need each other's help. So, as the story goes on depicting their journey, along this, the author has also parallelly shown of what events take place in London at the same time. It's like in their long journey, Tom and Hester, obviously without their own expectations, enter different towns and meet different kinds of people, out of whom there are many important sidekicks like Anna Fang. In a town, they get betrayed. Unfortunately, they get betrayed. And in another town, they get help to get back to London. But many obstacles do come. But at the same time, in London, Catherine gets to know that her father is somehow related to the scar-faced girl. And she also feels that he is hiding something from her, which sounds very obvious. This extreme curiosity of hers further leads her investigating about the girl, during which she also meets Bevis Pod, the engineer who had also witnessed the big escape of Hester Shaw. So London, as a big traction city, is planning something very big, but at the same time something very fatal. And ultimately, dual meetings of the story of Tom and Hester plus Catherine and Bevis, which are not totally parallel, but are important enough to stop something extremely terrible, now have the similar goal of stopping Magnus Chrome's big evil plan. Now, who is Magnus Chrome? Magnus Chrome is the mayor of, or Lord Mayor of London. So, in the story, the two pairs have their own different roles. That is, to stop Chrome's plan. Tom and Hester try to go back to London to kill Valentine for his deeds, whereas Catherine and Bevis plan to destroy Medusa with the bomb made by him, that is Bevis. Now, Medusa is the weapon which is the main component of Chrome's plan. So, along all this, there is a side love story of Catherine and Bevis. But unfortunately, they.
Dude, be straight. They just died.
Okay, anyway, they do die. We can't help but they do die. So finally, Tom and Hester reach London, and this is the point where Catherine still stays alive, but fighting the grief of Bevis' death. So this is also the point where all the major characters are at the same place, except for Tom, who is flying above the town in an aircraft. So except for Tom, Hester and other sidekicks are all together face to face in St. Paul's. And this is the point where, due to an unbelievable reason, Catherine dies. So this is how it partially ends, but there are few more things which I still haven't revealed. But I would just conclude by saying that this is a brilliantly plotted book with everything marvelously detailed, with lots of shocks and thrills. So please read Mortal Engines if you still haven't read it, and people who have already read it and enjoyed it the same way, please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel.